rocking your block. We went to the farm. This is the second part of a wonderful episode about Rutiz Farms, and we're going to hear again from
Jerry Rutiz.
And Jerry, let's take everyone through this day on your farm.
It will be my pleasure.
I don't like to eat this. What is this again?
Arugula?
Oh, it's green. If it's green, I heard it was supposed to be bad for you.
Oh, we have arugula growing here. We have cilantro, we have lettuces.
Oh, cilantro.
And here are some radishes and carrots and basil. Here you go. What you do is now it's ready to have as a salad.
Oh, it just changed.
It's a salad. And
Interesting.
when you massage it, it tenderizes itself. Or what we do for the school kids is we'll go in there and get about a piece that big, coat it with a little bit of oil, and put it in the oven, a little salt and pepper on it. Put it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes. It will crisp up and there'll be kale chips. And the kids love them. And they're going to go home and say, we ate kale today at school.
How would you compare the nutritional value of kale, spinach, or the mustard green, turnip green family? Is it about equal?
The darker the green, the more nutrition you're going to have for you. So kales and mustard greens are all very, very nutritious. Spinach is good also. Lettuces tend not to have nearly as much nutrient value in them.
Spinach. My first question is, would Popeye eat this?
Popeye would be very happy to eat it. Yes.
And you said this is a special type
It's
of
called
leaf.
a savoid spinach, savoid leaf spinach.
Okay.
And it's got kind of a ruffled leaf. And what's really nice about it is it's much thicker than regular spinach, and it holds up in your salad. It doesn't become all wilty, and it actually has character to it. And it has a great flavor too.
Now, but this isn't the normal spinach people eat. Why?
Because it's not conducive to being harvested by machines.
So this has to be harvested by hand.
By hand, yes, yes.
And so it's grown in smaller quantities.
For me, because I just grow what I know I can sell within a week or two, and then we plant again and again and again.
So you're constantly replanting,
yes,
and changing your inventory to the season as well.
Mm-hmm. There are, because our area here in Arroyo Grande is blessed with a very mild year-round temperatures, very similar to Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
If we went about a mile and a half that way, we'd hit the ocean. So we're pretty close to the ocean. And so our summers are very mild, kind of foggy in the morning, a little breezy in the afternoon. And our winters are mild. We rarely get much of a frost. So we can grow things like lettuce and spinach and cauliflower and broccoli and carrots all year round. And then during the summers, we can also do the sweet corn and the peppers and the squashes and pumpkin, things that require a little bit more heat. And in fact, what we do out here is in August, when the pumpkins are about the size of a large grapefruit.
Right.
We'll have our community, our customers come out and they can write their names in the pumpkin. They scribe it on.
That's awesome, Mark.
And then as the pumpkin grows,
it's theirs.
it's theirs. It will have a scribed name on it.
That's great.
And they're really neat.
So what was your degree in at Cal Poly? Was it marketing?
Crop
That's
science,
awesome.
Crop science.
Okay, that's awesome. I like that.
And what it does, again, it brings a community to the farm. And that's what we try to do.
And I'm sure the community next door, they actually like the fact that here's a farm that they can touch and feel. Yeah.
And we have school groups come out here, and we take them for tours, and we let them pick a sugar pea or a carrot or a green bean or strawberries, and the kids are just very excited that, I mean, this is how a carrot grows. I mean, we can eat it just like this, and it's a good education for the kids.
What would you say you're most known for?
People love our strawberries.
So strawberries are big.
Because we let them ripen a little bit further on the plant, so they're going to be sweeter than store-bought strawberries.
Because they have to always harvest everything early, right?
Yes, because they need to allow for 3 to 5 to 7 days before it even gets into the supermarket.
I've never known there was a difference in strawberries. So
Okay, all of our products, carrots, we're well known for our carrots because they're sweet, and our potatoes, people love our potatoes. We have a unique variety called a Sierra Gold potato. These are Sierra Gold.
so can they be baked?
They can be.
Because of the russet, because of the thicker...
the skin is just thick enough that it'll hold together when you bake it.
Okay.
You know, rather than a true Yukon Gold.
To me, isn't a Yukon Gold mashed potato variety? That's what
More
you do
so,
with it?
or a fryer, yeah.
Okay.
So this has just enough of a skin that will hold it together as a baker.
Ah.
These are blackberries here, and most of this field right here is for U-pick. So we have U-picks of blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And so we devote certain parts of the field for people to come in and pick from. We don't have too many strawberries happening right now. We see most of them March, April, and May.
You can smell them.
Yeah. And so this year we grew several different varieties.
There are different varieties of strawberries?
Oh, there's hundreds of
Are there
varieties
really?
of strawberries, yes.
I've just always just got a strawberry.
A red strawberry.
Yeah.
There are
And
white strawberries, wild strawberries, green strawberries. You know, they pickle them. But within the main strawberry varieties, there's probably about 15 different varieties that are grown just in California commercially. And then probably another 100 that are not grown commercially.
When you go to the supermarket, you just get a little pack of strawberries.
Yes, you get the
When you get your Smucker's jam,
Yeah.
you're just having strawberries. So you're telling me that I've been missing out all these years on varietals of strawberries.
Each variety has its own characteristics. The plant grows a little bit differently. The flavor is going to be a little bit different. The sugar is going to be a little bit different. And the aroma, what I learned long back is that about half of your enjoyment of a strawberry is the aroma of it when you bite into it. Okay, so some strawberries will have more aroma than others.
The wind shifted for a minute, and even though you said you don't have many strawberries on the vine right now, I went, oh, strawberries, and it's that distinctive smell.
And most any strawberry variety, if allowed to ripen fully on the plant, is going to taste good. Okay, the problem is most of the commercial growers are picking them and packing them so that they will be able to hold up for 7 to 10 to 2 weeks. So they're picking them in a little bit less of a ripe state so that they will hold up better. We can afford to pick them fully ripe for flavor, take them to our produce stand, sell them that afternoon. People are going to have them for dinner or dessert that night. Okay, and so that's really what makes a good strawberry. Or they get to come out here and do U-pick of their own.
Yeah, that's interesting. You allow people to come out here and pick their own strawberries.
Yes.
And you're just south of Pismo Beach.
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. It was interesting, you said this is all the land that you grow on. And I looked and said, wow, that's a lot of land.
The big green field that looks like an overgrown golf course right here, that's what we call a green manure crop.
Now, is the sandy soil good?
The sandy soil is good and bad depending on how you look at it.
Okay.
We make the best of it. It doesn't hold water very well, it doesn't hold nutrients very well, but in a rainy winter, we're able to keep farming all year round. There's no such thing as mud on this farm. We have to water more often during the summers, and we have to fertilize more often because the soil just doesn't hold any nutrients. Each soil and each climate will be a little bit different. Hoop houses, because it's a little bit warmer during the day, and the hoop houses keep the moisture off of the ripening raspberries.
You said it raises about 8 degrees?
About 8 degrees, yeah, on a normal day.
And since you're in just east of the beach,
yes,
that can be significant.
That can be significant. Now we'll raise it up to a point where the plants do a little bit better. Without the cover, you can see here the plants grow a lot of leaves, but don't put out much fruit.
Ah.
So the little bit extra heat makes them initiate much more fruit. I could tell you lots and lots of different varieties.
Okay.
Again, some of the better varieties, the newer varieties, are coming out of Europe. We don't have a great raspberry breeding program in this country. And you can see how, compared to the amount of leaf growth, a lot of raspberries and very few leaf.
The hoop house allows you to have more produce, more raspberries, less leaves.
And better quality.
You're talking about a lot of the newer varieties are coming from Europe. Now there they do more organic gardening than we do?
They probably overall use less pesticides than we do because their customers have demanded that for a number of years now.
Now in Santa Monica, people are very health conscious and they're concerned about that. But in large amounts of the United States that I've traveled to, nobody seems to care. But when I go to England, when I go even to just a store to get a sandwich, the eggs in the egg salad sandwich are cage free. There are so many different distinctions.
It's important.
And it seems like they're really proud of that. We're not quite as proud. So maybe you're helping change habits in your own way.
I mean, the varieties of strawberries we grow different varieties than other people do. The carrot varieties, nobody else really grows the same carrot variety. We grow multicolored carrot. So that's kind of a unique thing that we do. We try to grow things more for flavor than for yield. We grow jicama, which you don't see much grown in California. And we grow a purple flesh sweet potato.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's Penelope and Daisy.
Hey, what up? There you go. Perfect.
Yes, to let you know.
Yes.
So he's in charge.
He did that on cue for the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Everything from deliverance. An egg and a brown egg.
It's just the breed of chickens. We have brown eggs, we have white eggs, we have green eggs. Is just the breed.
Green eggs, I understand green eggs go well with ham.
Oh, well, shell is actually green. Eggs all taste the same and have the same nutrient value.
Okay. And I see flowers back here.
We do flowers, so we do cut flowers.
I could smell the scent of the flowers coming at me. I'm Phil Brock. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Brock and Your Block. We've been talking to Jerry Rutiz and learning about Rutiz Farms and their connection to Santa Monica's Farmers Market. I'll see you next time.